Well, okay, spears are coming. They are on the way and they're looking good. By the way, go check out the spear teaser previews if you haven't already. They're looking pretty cool. Now everyone's talking about spear skills, spear utility, theory crafting, how spears might fit into existing builds. But I only care about one thing. One thing. Which spear is coolest looking? Since spears up to this point have been underwater only, there is a chance you may have never actually looked at spears in great detail. So that is where I come in. In this video, we'll take a look at some good spear skins to help you get your new spear collection started off right. But keeping up with the theme of my fashion showcase videos, I'm going to be focusing on spears that are generally easy to acquire. We will start things off with spears that can just be bought straight off the trading post. Some of them can also be acquired in different ways, but honestly, the trading post is going to be the easier way to get them. Starting with a favorite of mine, Aliraksa. This one shares the same appearance as the Voltaic spear from Guild Wars 1. So if you like those old school returning weapons, this one is a great pick. This one can be acquired as a rare drop from any source that gives a chance at an exotic weapon. If you choose to just buy it, I saw somebody mention that apparently the price has increased a little bit ever since the spear announcement. Interesting. Dragon Fury, another cool design, and this one seems to scale its size really well with your character model. I've noticed some spears seem to be held by your character a little awkwardly, almost as if it hasn't scaled properly to your character size. But not this one. This one looks like it's scaled really well. This one can also be acquired from any rare exotic weapon drop. God Skull Impaler. This is an interesting one. I could see this going really well with like a primitive barbaric themed outfit, since it looks like just a big jawbone from some kind of trophy hunt. This weapon is also part of a collection, so you can just craft it after buying the recipe from a renowned heart in Fireheart Rise. But honestly, just buy it from the trading post. It's really cheap. The last two from this category, Impaler and Leopard Fang. Impaler can drop from a lot of sources, pretty much any exotic weapon drop throughout the entire game. Fun fact about Impaler, it has the exact same model as the Crichton Harpoon, although Impaler has that red animation around the tip. Leopard Fang was added as part of the End of Dragons expansion, so it'll only drop from certain loot boxes in the End of Dragons maps. Both of these can just be bought from the trading post, even Leopard Fang. So if you don't have access to End of Dragons right now, you can still buy it and unlock the skin. Next, we will move on to spears you can buy with Karma, starting off with the Lion Guard Spear. This one is surprising. It's a simple design, but very cool. It's really similar to the spear used by the Guardian in the teaser preview video. For those who are wondering, the spear in the video looks like Lion Guard Harpoon, which unfortunately is an old weapon skin that used to be part of the PvP weapon set. So you can no longer get it, although apparently a guaranteed wardrobe unlock still has a chance to unlock it. Anyways, Lion Guard Spear can be bought with Karma in Lion's Arch. The Karma merchants outside the raid lobby will sell it to you. There are 3 tiers, so you can just buy the cheapest version if you want to just unlock the skin. Next is the Aureate Spear. Very nice design with a serrated spearhead. This is a cultural weapon for the humans. However, cultural weapons can actually be used by any race. You can buy it for Karma from the cultural weapon merchants outside the throne room in Divinity's Reach. The Aureate Spear is a tier 2 weapon, so it's going to cost you 35,000 Karma to get it. Dragon Spine. It's a pretty simple design, although the main attraction is that big serrated spearhead. Very cool. It's actually another one of those weapons from Guild Wars 1. It has the same appearance as the serrated spear. There's actually 2 versions of this. One you can just buy from the trading post, or the big brain play is buying the super cheap Karma version just to unlock the skin. In Diessa Plateau, Vepar Darkheart will sell you the Dragon Spine for only 252 Karma. What a great deal. Modnir Impaler, another one that will match that barbarian style outfit if that's what you're into. This one is super cheap, only 420 Karma. Go see Forward Scout Greta in Harathi Hinterlands and pick one up for yourself. Flame Spear and Flame Harpoon. The Flame Spear looks a little bit more like a polearm, where the Harpoon looks more like a traditional spear. Flame Spear can be bought in a couple ways. For Karma from the cultural merchants in Black Citadel, which will cost you 35,000 Karma, or there are lower level versions of this weapon that drop anywhere throughout the Ascalon region, and many of those are also available to be bought off the trading post, most of which are very affordable, less than a gold. Flame Harpoon also used to be part of that PvP weapon set, so a guaranteed wardrobe unlock has a chance to unlock it, or in Eye of the North, the faction vendor will sell you the Flame Harpoon skin for 100 Tyrian defense seals. So whether you prefer a polearm or an actual spear, we got you both covered here. Speaking of polearms, I want to include a few here that look more like a polearm. Since we know some professions will be using a spear at melee range, maybe a polearm is more what you're into. The Vigil Spear can be bought from the weapon merchant in Vigil Keep, but only if your character belongs to the Vigil. Order of Whispers Spear, same story here. You can buy it in the Chantry of Secrets, but only if your character is part of the Order of Whispers. Wolfborn Harpoon, this one looks really weird to me, although it does look like it has a big axe head on the end of it. It's a Norn cultural weapon, so it's going to cost you 63,000 karma from the vendors in Holbrack. Harpoon of the Dragon's Deep. This thing is massive, almost comically so. It's part of the Ara weapon set, so you can buy it from the dungeon merchant for dungeon delving tokens. And you know what? To end, let's give a quick shout out to some of those not so easy to get spear skins, such as Ignis Fatus, Illusion, Impaler of the Scion or Impaler of the Sunless, and of course the legendary Shark Spear, whose name I am not going to attempt to pronounce. Okay, now I'm sure I could go on and add in all the other spear skins, but I think we can stop here. After looking for spear skins, I've noticed spears seem to have been excluded from any new weapon sets. Looking at all the recent common weapon sets added with the expansions, there's no spears. Well, hopefully now with spears getting back in the spotlight, we can look forward to a lot more cool looking spears to collect. If you have any other spear skins that you want to add to the list, feel free to share with the group. Hopefully this video will help you start off your new spear collection. Anyways, thanks for watching, and bye for now.